Hello, my name is Noor from Harmony Public Schools. My PBL project is the making and comprehension of both animal and plant cells. In my project, I will need many materials such as a display box, model clay, different colored papers, etc. My materials will be modeling the different features in both the animal and plant cell. For example, the animal cell will not have a specific shape, unlike the plant cell. Since the plant cell has a cell wall, it will have a fixed shape. My materials will be a box, a styrofoam ball, air-dry clay, pipe cleaners, assortment of paint, toothpicks, paper, labels, and construction paper. Even though I'll be making models, there are many procedures and safety precautions I have to be aware of. My procedure is to draw an outline of the models, gather the materials, prepare the inner elements of the cell before preparing the outside of the cell. After preparing the inside, start to measure and create the outside of the cell. After both models have been properly prepared, I will print out labels of the different parts of the cells. I will use toothpicks to label the parts of the cells to make it neat and organized. I will need to protect my hands and fingers, therefore I will need to use some fabric gloves. Plant and animal cells have several differences and similarities. For example, animal cells do not have a cell wall or chloroplast, but plant cells do. Animal cells are round and irregular in shape, while plant cells have fixed rectangular shapes. Plant and animal cells are both eukaryotic cells, so they have several features in common, such as the presence of a cell membrane and cell organelles, like the nucleus, mitochondria, and endoplasmic reticulum. The main purpose of my project is to clearly visualize and make other students and people understand the structure of a plant and animal cell. In the real world, models in general help the comprehension of many people. Without models in our lives, we wouldn't be able to completely visualize an object or element closely. Models help us clearly see the objects of what makes up our entire world. Many people in the world comprehend from visually and physically seeing a model. This is why models are important in our daily lives. Consumer advocates have been pushing for rules requiring companies to label foods that contain ingredients that have been modified for any number of reasons, such as making them resistant to herbicides, new toxins, allergens, and nutritional deficiencies. These are my 3 points as to why we should mandate the labeling of genetically modified foods. 1. We should know what is in our food. 2. The drastic increase of herbicide use can be extremely dangerous. And 3. Genetically modified foods are hazardous to human health and can dangerously affect the cells in our bodies. This research that I will be explaining and structuring is called social genomics. This study and research uses molecular biology tools to measure the different genes that are processing in specific cells in our bodies. The main idea of this research is to see how our genes and cells can directly influence our health and behavior. Thus, the environment around us can affect the genes and cells inside our body, which in the future forces these cells and genes to be productive and unproductive. Thank you for watching Harmony Public Schools.